guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for always coming back. Today, we'll be talking about some very crucial, very timely lessons, financial lessons that you can learn in this new year of 2026 to actually make a difference and turn your finances around, transform your finances in this year. So if this is the kind of content you would love to see, kindly watch till the very end. Do not skip any parts. Let's get right into today's video. So the very first lesson we want to learn is not to be thinking that more money means more problems can be solved. Sometimes, more money can actually amplify and expose our bad habits or behaviors towards money. And so having more money is good, but it does not mean that it's going to solve more problems at the end of the day. It can actually expose you. So you want to really watch out for that. And also thinking that more getting more money, higher pay, higher increase increase in salary, income, that's when you will start investing. That shouldn't be your thinking or your mindset in this new year. No matter how small you earn, make sure you cultivate and be disciplined and learn the habit of savings to start creating wealth. If you're not able to save when you earn little, trust me, you'll not be able to do that when you earn a higher income. At the other point, okay, you want to also consider other lesson is that cash flow is king. Cash flow is more important than income. Money is going in and out. Have clarity, know your numbers, be very sure, have control in terms of your finances to ensure that you know you know the amount you have, and do not be afraid to know your numbers, because know your numbers will help you be very sure, very clear about how much you have and how much best to build on that. Another lesson you want to learn is flexibility. I mean, money gives wealth. Money gives us flexibility, it gives us options, it helps us to be financially free, do what we want to do and whenever we want to do it. And so what how should financial freedom looks like to you is very important. Financial freedom is not just about the flashy cars, the homes, always wanting to fit in, keeping up with the Joneses. That is not the idea here. You want to have flexibility, you want to have options, be able to say no when you have to say no. You don't have to be stuck at a particular job because you have no options. Another crucial lesson that the rich actually know that most people don't know is that debt is not really entirely bad. It is a psychological shift mindset that we have. We've been trained to actually totally avoid debt, but debt is not entirely bad. You want to just be informed and know how to really use debt to your advantage. The rich, they use debt to have more assets that will bring in the cash flow. So when the cash flow comes in, that's what they use to fund their lifestyle. They use to pay their bills, take off their expenses, and also pay back the debt or the loan. And so if you're seeing the rich, showing flaunting things on social media, it does not mean that they are using their own money. They're actually using cash flow to fund that lifestyle. Another lesson you want to really have a look at is that you cannot rely on your willpower. You can totally and absolutely rely on systems. Having systems in place, doing this automation, automating your transfers to this particular account at this set date, that is what we are talking about. And that is what systems is all about. Having structure, having direction for your finances. Your bills are going to be paid at this set date, and it's going to be done automatically without your involvement or your willpower. Relying on your willpower is or your feelings or emotions is really going to go against you. It's not always we feel like. saving and investing because it's quite boring sometimes. And so automating and having systems in place would ensure that, come rain or shine, the process is seamless and runs smooth. Another crucial lesson in this year that you have to learn is that spending, I mean, we all spend, but the difference between the rich and the others is that the rich spend money on things that bring value to them. So spending on value instead of, spending on assets, things that bring joy to them, that add value to them instead of liabilities. And so make sure that whatever you're spending money on in this year, really take time and ask yourself that, is this thing going to really serve a purpose to me? Is it going to add value to me? Is it going to help me in any way? If it is, then it's a right way to spend your money. Financial independence, it really starts from here, the mindset, before you really see it in the numbers. And so it's important that any mindset shift you need to have, it really has to start from here in terms of money, creating wealth, and all that. And so, really, really have the right mindset towards money, then it can really translate into your finances. Another lesson, guys, is that time is the new currency. It's important. Time is a non-renewable asset for us, and so we really need to respect time, use time to advantage, and really think long term. If you do not use time to advance it and just waste time while away time, you're going to have so many regrets at the end of your life. And finally, guys, learning to separate spending from your identity is very, very important. Do not base on your feelings and your emotions to spend. Emotional spending, it's a no no. And so, really be able to differentiate between how you spend. It doesn't really contribute or make who you are. How you spend, it does not really translate into who you are as a person. You should be able to distinguish or differentiate between the two. Guys, I would definitely like to hear from you in the comment section down below. Let me hear from you. Comment. We are learning. Let me hear from you, and do also check out my previous videos. Watch out for the next one. Click on the subscribe word down below to get subscribed and join my amazing family, guys. I'll see you in the next one. The Lord bless and keep us all. It's bye for now.